I'm just trying to figure out what the
There's nothing to do. You shouldn't even be here.
Why is it getting so heated?
Because our life is destroyed. What do you want?
Just calm down.
Calm down, but I don't have a fucking life.
What's going on, Mr. Biermann?
I just, he's just been screaming at me for like 2 hours, like a crazy person.
Young living every day, giving it to you and cutting straight. Now listen, say this your first time watching my video and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel. Click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Support. I appreciate that, y'all. Now moving forward, man, today is about a guy named Kroy Biermann, ex-NFL star. He was an outside linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons. He played 8 years in the league. He have a serious situation going on with his wife. Let's dive into it. Let's find out what happened.
What's going on tonight?
We're just having an argument.
About what?
About our fucking life.
Okay, what happened?
It's our life. It's destroyed.
Okay, what started the argument?
Her inability to fucking solve problems.
Okay.
Or address them or do anything.
Come over here.
Why?
Because I want to talk to you away from her. I don't want her to start screaming at you and have a whole argument.
It's nothing but an act. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
What is?
Everything she does.
Okay, what did she do tonight?
Everything, dude. I can't. I'm not going to do this because this right here does nothing but fuel her bullshit. I'm not doing this. This is narcissistic behavior. I'm not doing this.
I'm just trying to figure out what the
There's nothing to do. You shouldn't even be here. Who called you?
Your kids.
Who? What kid?
You have kids? I don't know. Whoever's in the house.
So he's been outside this whole time.
What was the argument about?
Our life. Our life.
Okay,
and it's fucking destroyed.
Why is it getting so heated?
Because our life is destroyed. What don't you understand? There's no money. There's no house. We're getting divorced one day and we're not the next. Okay. She's fucking other men. What do you want?
Bitches ain't shit. We don't learn them hoes.
Dang, man, this guy, played 8 years in the league. His wife, for what I remember, she was, I don't know if she still is, she was on NFL Housewives of Atlanta. Excuse me. She was on Housewives of Atlanta, guys. It's crazy that, a guy that's successful played in the league. It became a 0.001% a man, high earner, provide a lifestyle, and exchange, it come with this. But we got to get more intel, from the looks of it. This is a really nice house they have and everything else. But we're going to find out what else is going on. Let's continue.
Just calm down.
Calm down, but I don't have a fucking life. I don't have somebody who won't fucking listen to me.
Calm down.
Oh, calm down. You want to live this motherfucker? Look, you wouldn't have lasted for a year. You wouldn't have lasted a day in this fucking house.
I do understand the fact that, he's really pissed off, knowing that, especially say it's true that his wife is, getting her, her soul touched by another man, one stroke at a time till she busts. Say that's true, you definitely would be pissed. However, under these conditions as a guy, you definitely got to be able to control your emotions and, think from a more logical standpoint. But let's continue.
What's going on, Mr. Biermann?
I just, he's just been screaming at me for like 2 hours, like a crazy person.
Okay. What was the argument? Why were y'all arguing?
Because I just
Why is he
just
screaming?
want to get a divorce. I just want this to be over. He wouldn't let me leave this morning. The gate is broke or whatever, so you have to manually open it. He jumped in front of my car. I have all these videos. He's blocking me from leaving. He just started yelling. I said, "Kroy, I have a phone call at 5:30. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry. My nose is running."
You lying ass bitch.
Why he jumping in front of your car? Why he won't stop you from leaving? What behaviors have been displayed to the point where he's upset? Why is he so upset? What have you done to make him act that way? You see what I'm saying? This is my whole thing, right? A lot of these women, they'll tell one side of a story, but they don't never tell the whole thing. He just acting crazy and all this other stuff. Why? And from what he said that she cheated on him. A man provide all this stuff for you, do everything for you, create a life for you, and then for you just to go behind his back and then, you know, get stroked by another guy. Say that actually happened. But let's continue.
It's fine.
And then I left. Finally got out of the gate, and I was walking in my robe down the street. And I was like yelling for help to my neighbors, like, please, somebody help me. He's screaming in my ear, grabbing my robe, like the back hoodie of my robe, and I mentally, like, and physically and emotionally could not take this any longer. My kids, he's like, get out of the house. If I can, like, walk in, he kicks the kids out. And then if I come outside, he's like, get inside the house. My son's like, Mom, please take me and my friends.
Mm-hmm.
His dad said, no, you're not going anywhere. And so he's crying right now. It's just too much. He's fucking mentally ill, like, for real.
Really, nigga?
Are you hurt in any way?
No, I just in my ear, just screaming like a crazy person for hours.
So around 11 a.m.
What is he doing?
He's talking to an officer.
Oh, he's yelling something.
I'm around the corner in the driveway. Stay right there. No, she's here.
Sir, I did not give you authorization to be in my home.
You're gonna get put, Kroy, listen to me very
I
clear.
did not give you authorization. I know my rights.
Stop talking.
I know my rights.
Okay, then stop talking if you know your rights. I'm gonna tell you your rights, I'm gonna inform you of your rights. We're here for a lawful reason. To investigate a domestic violence situation.
Right, where the person is
Your
outside.
kids are the ones that called. I need to talk to
Then
them.
I can bring them outside, but you do not have the authority to be in my home.
You're gonna go stand outside
You
with
do
them.
not have the authority to be in my home.
You're gonna go with them. Alright, come on, bro.
I was not clear what was going on. Now I am. Come on, let's go. We're gonna need stuff outside.
No, I'm not going to leave him with my children.
Okay. Well, my officers, when they got body cams on,
No.
they'll be fine.
So he got cuffs on already because he was yelling and screaming, right? He said that she was cheating on him. But as a man, if you bust your behind, the sacrifices you making, everything that come with football, the contact, all the hitting, and you know, they go through injuries, they deal with all kind of stuff. And the man busts his behind to create a life for you to not have to worry about nothing else but, you know, being a mom, being a wife, taking care of the kids. And then in exchange for that, at some point, you've been afforded this lifestyle, and then you go behind his back and go sleep with a soy boy. That would be every reason for a man to be pissed off and burning inside. Yeah, it burns, man. You give your all to a woman and she turn her back on you and go sleep with somebody else, and then she want to play innocent bystander and then try to make it seem like you the crazy person, and she just can't take it no more. And I noticed a lot of time with some of these girls, they get in these videos, the first thing they want to do to excuse their behavior, start crying. And then, you know, they go into the house when they're not authorized, going to his crib, and then he's already arrested. Wow, man, I just think that's crazy. Like, you know, just, is there even concrete evidence that, you know what I'm saying, that anything chaotic went on to the point where he got to be arrested? It's just crazy how these women can go out, be disloyal, you know, turn their backs on their husband and go out and get stroked and bust on by another dude. And then when a man have some kind of reaction to it, he facing a DV case. Like, you know, it's just it's crazy. Like, a guy is supposed to just go out here, bust his behind, become the best he can be, right? Because they all want the best man they can get. They get the guy, you know what I'm saying? And then when there's certain stipulations that come with this man that they don't like, they want to throw that away. And then they use crying, like I said before, as an scapegoat. And, oh, he's doing mental and emotional abuse. That's always a favorite thing to say, man. And it's a word to get thrown around so crazy because some of these women loosely use these words, like the A word. He was a word to me. Like, you can't just throw that around and say that, because when you say that, the first thing people gonna do is attach that to the physical realm of things. They're not gonna look at it as verbal or any other thing like that. And I'm sure she said some dirty stuff to him as well, and I'm sure she done some things to him as well. It's just crazy. Like I said, all I can say again is just to see a man give up so much of himself to give to a woman, and then a woman just stab you in the back, and then all of a sudden I want a divorce. And then she get a divorce, she get to take the kids and take all your money and stuff like that, or a large portion of your cash. Again, like I said, that's why I don't advocate getting married, man. I think a lot of these girls is better off by just being girlfriends. Or say y'all do get married, you don't get to stay involved. You got to remain leveraged in relationships or whatever the case may be, man. The more leverage some of them get, the more detrimental it is to them, because they move off emotions instead of what logically makes sense. I mean, then she like, oh, he's crazy, he has mental issues and all this other stuff. But what about your situation? And if a guy going through that much damage and he dealing with something, right, mentally, why would you go put more on him by going out sleeping with somebody else? That a man respect, his level of respect is how he go out in the world and leverage himself. And when a women do things like that, man, you're embarrassing a guy, you're hurting his brand, you're tarnishing his name. The one small thing you can do is keep your legs closed and don't embarrass that man. Don't be with no other guys. You got one specific job to do and you can't do that well. And I'm not saying it's easy for a woman to be a mother and take care of the kids. I'm not saying that it's not. But to protect, to provide the duty as a guy and to remain stoic through it all is a very hard task. Absolutely. And like I said, it's hard for a guy to control himself when you're losing everything. And then you got a DV that's probably going to be against you. They had him in handcuffs in his house, coming in his crib without authorization. Flag on the play. This woman, want to clean him out financially as she go out and take his funds and use them to go spend on some soy boy or somebody else. That burns inside. It's hard for a guy to keep that under control. He losing everything that he fought for in his life. Everything he had to be disciplined, consistent. He had to be somebody that most men wasn't, and rise above to the occasion just to have it all taken away from a female based upon the way she feel. Man, it's crazy. There's an article, and I'm gonna read it right now. It says the comments made in the body cam footage from Kroy, who was obviously enraged, are untrue. The 45-year-old entrepreneur stated about his accusations. But before I go, I remember that she did say, not her. He said 1 minute she want to be married, the next minute she don't. And that's just toying around with leverage from a man. And like I said, man, this is why you can't give them that leverage, because I said in the other video, that's in this society we live in America, man, that's all you have. After you get married you have absolutely no leverage. You don't give over all your leverage and power to no female. You just don't, man. That's just not a logical decision. But this what it said. This what she said, the report stated that she said, I deny any allegation that I have been unfaithful to Kroy at any point in our 12-year marriage. Any claim to be contrary is downright false, baseless, and slanderous. She said, I have tried not to speak on these hurtful allegations, she continued, but I am at a breaking point with this, and I will not stay silent when my character is being assassinated. So she's saying that she didn't do it, Any other allegations made from any video that are in the press will be addressed by my legal team at an appropriate time. She continued by thanking all of her fans for their support. In the shocking body cam footage, Zosiak, I think that's how her name is pronounced, told a responding officer that she simply wants her marriage to Biermann to be over. She said, I'm mentally, physically, and emotionally cannot take it anymore, she said, clearly shaken. It says, however, just a week after the explosive fight, during their minor son told cops Biermann was hitting his mom, the off and on couple were seen grabbing hibachi together like nothing happened. The reality star link in the bio post came about 3 weeks after she was dragged by fans for posting a link for her daughter, Kroy Biermann, fake sonogram and pregnancy announcement. It says, broke as a joke. One user slammed with another adding, he did say that the money was gone. He did say the money was gone and stuff like that. She's not admitting she's not saying that she's not running around, sleeping around, man. It's very rarely a guy is that pissed off for no reason. And that man is pissed off for a reason beyond what we know. That's all I got to say about this video. But before I get out of here, y'all, let's be on our purpose. Let's get our money on point. Let's get our mind on point. Let's get our body on point, develop them social skills, and last but not least, get you a passport and travel to a location that you like. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know y'all opinions about what y'all think in this video, what y'all seen. Tell a friend, then tell a friend, then tell another friend. Listen, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah. Got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne way. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, Luke Cage. Flexing on them haters like Drake.